Okay, we're in Hosier Lane in Melbourne, where we've got the famous Paris artist Blek Lerac, which is some of his most prominent artwork is here, and quite famous for travellers coming over from overseas. We've got a couple of dudes here from Germany.
Yeah,
from Germany. And your names, guys?
Alex.
Alex. And how you going, Alex? Marty.
Yeah.
They're going to check out Hosier Lane. They're looking at doing a bit of spray painting themselves, as this is one of the few areas in Melbourne where you're actually allowed to spray paint. So, how did you find out about this area, guys?
Sorry?
How did you find out about the laneway here?
I don't know.
You found it? I mean, this is like, there's so many laneways in Melbourne. How did you know about this one?
Some people told us from the spot.
Yeah,
this corner, it's allowed you to spray, and yeah, we want to try it.
So do you do much stenciling overseas or at home, or do you travel around doing stenciling? Or?
Yeah, we traveled around the world, and for this time actually we stay here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we look, yeah.
So what's your favourite piece? Have you had a look at all the artwork here?
Don't know, we like letters.
Yep.
Only letters, it's our famous paint.
Yeah, yeah.
Artwork. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you got some equipment there. I can see you got your bags there already. So what have you got there? So what's a standard sort of kit that you have there? You got six cans of paint.
Yeah, it's very expensive here in Melbourne.
Very expensive in Melbourne to buy such cans.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's
So is it good quality paint, or you don't know?
Sorry?
Is it good quality paint?
This is the quality paint. It's come from Europe.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and that we know from Germany, and that's a good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And what else do you use? Just the spray cans? So you don't do stenciling, more just letters or?
Letters. Yeah, only letters.
Okay.
Probably we in the first step,
yeah,
we take acrylic.
Yeah.
And have a clean area, a clean surface.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we paint it with our cans.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what work here would be similar to what you'd be doing?
Could show you. Like this.
So which one?
Silver one.
Oh, this on the end?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. How long would that take you to do one that sort of size?
An hour.
An hour?
Yeah, an hour.
Okay.
Half hour, an hour. It's legal. You had the time. You take your time, keep cool, and it's okay. Yeah.
Hmm. So who's your favourite artist that does this sort of style?
Yeah, we don't know the guy.
But around the world, like which artists?
Which artists we know around the world? A good artist from Melbourne is Banos. B-A-N-O-S.
I have to have a look. Yeah.
Yeah, Banos.
Okay.
It's a quite good painter from Melbourne. Yeah, just a favorite artist who traveled around the world, and yeah, it's really cool.
And what about from Europe? Do you have a favourite? Your overall number one?
Yeah.
Sort of?
Maddie, what's your favorite sprayer in Berlin?
My favorite sprayer in Berlin? Maybe Maddock or Roy, Zoe.
Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of is there a website where you can see these guys, like that display the work?
A lot of websites from.
For example, Street Fights is one of the most. Yes, best
sites to show the graffitis around the world. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you rate Melbourne from what you've seen? What do you think of Melbourne's graffiti, their street art, compared to what you've seen overseas?
Yeah, it's Europe. It's the most cities in Europe are more paint.
Okay.
There's more graffiti and more street art and so.
Yeah.
But Melbourne is a good one, yeah.
So different sort of style of graffiti.
It's a different, yeah, between the whole world, every city, but actually their own style.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're travelling around. You said you're in Australia for 7 months. You're going to check out other areas in Australia for doing some graffiti as well.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah.
We don't know. we look in Sydney. We're gonna do, and in Brisbane.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, Perth maybe.
Yeah.
It depends on the money.
What's it like overseas in terms of the government and the local police towards people that do this sort of artwork? Is there?
It's difficult. Sometimes it's really difficult. Most people say it's okay. You paint on the legal, corners and something else. But most people are very, I don't like it, and it's only damage and destroying the city and something else. But yeah, for us it's art. Yeah.
What does it mean for you? Like when you put a piece together, what does it mean to you, like as an artist?
We have been spray for 10 years.
Yep.
And it's Leidenschaft. It's our passion.
Passion, yeah,
It's a really passion for us.
And a lot of pride.
Yeah, it's a lot of pride. If you see in the next day the letters you write in the night or something else, wrote in the night, and it's like, yeah, it's a good feeling.
So do you have many artists that sort of follow the work you do, or know your work if they go around?
In our city in Berlin, of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
Okay. Cool. Oh, thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
Have a great trip, and have fun now putting up your work.
Thank you.
See ya.
Okay. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
We're in Hosier Lane in Melbourne, which just down the road from Federation Square, which you can sort of see the asymmetrical framework from what was once a very contentious design in Melbourne. Well, fortunately, in terms of contentiousness, it's all changed with street art actually being quite prominently featured around the world now, and one of the godfathers of street art is a gentleman called Blek Lerat. No one really knows what his real name is, but he's featured quite heavily in a lot of galleries, also getting play into conventional high street type galleries. 2 weeks ago, Blek Lerat actually did this mural here, which is actually typical of one of his stencils, which has sold recently in a Melbourne gallery for $40,000. So in terms of street art, has come a long way. And this is some other iconic stencil work, which is Ned Kelly. So as you can see, some beautiful work here, and hopefully something which will be around for the next 10 to 15 years.